Hello there. Today I'm going to be doing some metal polish. I'm going to be polishing this winch. It's pretty bad. As you can see, there's some pitting, some discoloration and stuff. I use this particular brand of polish Prism. Unfortunately, this one is several years old and it's kind of liquefied. So it's not a paste, it's usually a paste. This is turned into a liquid, so we'll have to make do. But it still works just fine, and it's not the cheapest, so we're going to use it. So basically, normally I would just put it onto a rag, but since it's a liquid, I'm going to mix it with my finger and literally just drip it. You can see it's literally a liquid. So I'll just literally wipe it on. Usually I would just put on a rag and put it on, but it is what it is. Doesn't take a whole lot to go on. Just a few fingerfuls should do the whole winch. And you can use the winch action of the winch to apply it and to wipe it. The base does not rotate, so that we'll have to do manually. So, as you can see, kind of got it pretty much covered, and I'll be using my blue rags to apply it. I'm sure everyone has their favorite cloth to apply it. I found that this works well, and once you get polish on there, it's still working quite well, and so as long as you have something on there, it'll polish up nicely. So I'll literally pull and push against the winch to get the winch body. Sometimes I'll hold the winch so you can stay in one spot and rotate the winch and get the whole thing. And in the base, you have no choice but to just wipe it. So this usually doesn't take too long. As you can see, I'm probably halfway done with it. This winch was pretty bad, but for a 40-year-old winch, it seems to be doing just fine. Finish is getting a little pitted, but I'm not going to have it re-chromed, so we'll just keep polishing it best we can. So this is just another one of the off-season chores you have to do if you have chrome winches. Everyone will have their own particular favorite polish. I've had good luck with Prism. But you're going to find for the stainless, I will actually passivate it. I won't polish it. The passivation definitely lasts a lot longer. It's easier to apply and you get better results. So when I do that, I will show you that technique. But the only downside to doing this is there's not a lot of space between the combing and the winch, so I'm going to do the best I can. But you can see already a lot of the discoloration and pitting has come off. And yes, I'm polishing the surface here. These winches are pretty robust. There's not a lot of slipping, so I want to get any kind of rust spots off. But just by using this, I haven't even got to the polish rag yet. This is definitely making it look a lot better. Get this out of there so I don't kick it. Now then I just use a cotton towel to literally wipe it down. And again, I'll just use a back and forth motion. You got to do it by hand. And I did the winches, I greased the winches last year, so I won't be doing them this year. So this will be about the only excitement you see me, any kind of action you're going to see me do on the winches. Next year we'll do the greasing and oiling of the pawls and the gears. But for now, the winch is good. Try to get behind there. Yes, I can. How does it look from your end? Yeah, pretty good. So a little bit on the base. A lot of that is varnish that's put on there, so that I may have to get up with some acetone or something, or lacquer thinner. But we'll get as much up as we can. Again, for old winches, they seem to be looking pretty good. See how quick and easy that is? A lot of times in the middle of the summer, if they look kind of crappy and I'm bored while we're at anchor somewhere, I'll actually come out and polish them again. They only take a few minutes each. You saw me do this in real time, so whatever the clock says right now, that's how long it took me. So I'm actually quite happy with that. Not perfect, but it looks pretty damn good to me. So that was about 7.5 minutes, so that's not too bad. If I wasn't jabbering, it might have taken about 6 or 7. So well, there we go. That's how you polish a winch.